Welcome to Rick's Diecast Racing at the Comet Tail Raceway. NPR Season 8. We are at the halfway point here with race number 5. Let's see our first 4 cars competing. Take 2. Test. Pretty Girl. Swagger. Take 2 on the inside, Test on the out and road 1. Pretty Girl on the inside, Swagger on the out and road number 2. We are racing. It's gonna be Take 2 taking the lead right there, coming down in that killer straight. Followed up by Test. Test is closing up ground here quickly, right on. Take 2's butt, followed up by Pretty Girl, then Swagger, and down the final. Oh, holy cow, what happened to Test? It's gonna be Take 2, Pretty Girl, then Swagger, but what happened to Test on that final straight? Sorry, folks, I wish I had a better camera, but watch this. Test tries to take out Take 2 and ends up causing himself to have a really bad wreck. Hope he's okay and can come back. Looking at our scoreboard here, you can see how the points played out for that first race. Let's head back up to the top for race number 2 of Heat 1. Test on the inside, Pretty Girl on the out and road 1, Swagger on the inside, Take 2 on the out and road number 2. We are racing. This Pretty Girl right to a bit of a lead. We got a 3-way bunch up right there coming down to that first set of turns. And it looks like Test putting a block, and that opens up the door there for Take 2 to take it. As they come down here and around that final set of turns down to the final straightaway, it's going to be, oh, Take 2 gets a little loose. And oh, who took first? We know that it was Pretty Girl, and here comes Swagger towards the end, but who took first place? Let's watch a replay. We'll slow this way down here. Boom, right there. Take 2 gets a little loose, gets up in the air. That opens up the door for Test to try to make the pass, but as you'll see right there, it is just barely going to be Take 2 holding off on it. So it's going to be Take 2 followed up by Test, and Pretty Girl gets a 3rd place finish. And Swagger barely making it across the finish line, but does pick up some points. Let's check out that leaderboard, that scoreboard. As we check out the scoreboard here, you can see it's Take 2 show going on right now. Let's head back up to the top of race number 3 in our first heat of the night. Pretty Girl on the inside, Swagger on the out and road 1, Take 2 on the inside, Test on the out and road number 2. We are racing. This Pretty Girl out to a lead, being bumped there by Take 2. Coming down to, oh, and Pretty Girl flips over and got everybody held up. Swagger makes his way through. Looks like it's going to be Swagger and Take 2 going to go ahead and go on down there. Swagger gets held up there on that Armageddon corner. They come down that final stretch here. Oh, here comes Take 2. Take 2 is going to overtake Swagger at the end. A great finish again. Checking out our scoreboard here is this Take 2 with a perfect 3-0. But the big surprise right now is Test, who sets with only 3 points. He needs to get it going here in this final race of Heat number 1 if he wants any chance of coming back. He's got enough points to make the championship, but he does not want to be taken out. Swagger on the inside, Take 2 on the out road number 1, Test on the inside, Pretty Girl on the out road number 2. We are racing. This Take 2 out to the lead. Can he make this 4 in a row? He's got a nice lead coming down into that killer straight. But here comes Swagger up in a hurry, catching up to him. He's trying to make a move down that final straight. They're coming down to that final set of turns down to the final straight now as we go. It is going to be Take 2, Swagger, Test, and then Pretty Lady. A good set of races here, folks. Looking at our scoreboard, you can see how the points played out there, all 4 races, as it was dominated by Take 2, but I tell you what, the other drivers did not make it easy on him. The points don't show it, but I tell you what, there were some really close races there, and for the second week in a row, we've got ourselves a major upset, a major elimination, as Test has now been eliminated. Last week it was Snowflake, this week it's Test being eliminated. Wow! Let's meet our next 4 cars. Casino Cruiser, Rooster, Let's see, Rarity, Casino Cruiser on the inside, Rooster on the out road 1, Let's see on the inside, Rarity on the out road number 2. We are racing. Rooster's out to a bit of a lead over Casino Cruiser. Coming down. They're all nice and tight in that first set of turns. Uh-oh, we lost Let's See on that first set of turns. Come down in here to that third set of straights, down into the final set of turns. Down into the final straight. And it's going to be Rooster overtaking Rarity as Casino flipped. Rooster took the first race of heat number 2. You can see how the points played out here looking at our scoreboard. Now let's head back up to the top. Rooster on the inside, Let's See on the out in row 1. Rarity on the inside, Casino Cruiser on the out in row number 2. We are racing. Let's See out to a lead coming out of that gate. Oh, and Let's See puts in a block on everybody but gets it straightened back out. But we end up losing Rooster and Rarity back there in that first set of turns because of that. And Let's See gets turned around again. So come into that final straight. It is going to be Let's See in first, followed up by Casino Cruiser. Checking out our scoreboard here, you can see the 2 cars that did not finish the first race are the 2 cars that finished the second race. Alright, let's head back up to the top and check out race number 3 of Heat 2. Let's See on the inside, Rarity on the out in row 1, Casino Cruiser on the inside, Rooster on the out in row number 2. We are racing. Let's See out a bit of a lead there. Oh no, and it's going to be Rarity taking it over right before that first set of turns. And you got Casino Cruiser going, taking second place over. Coming down here into that final stretch, it's going to be Rarity, Casino Cruiser, Rooster, as Let's See gets held up there. With 1 race left to go in heat number 2, you can see how our points have played out here looking at our scoreboard. As now we're going to head back up to the top for our 4th and final race of heat number 2. Rarity on the inside, Casino Cruiser on the out in row 1, Rooster on the inside, Let's See on the out in row number 2. We are racing. Right out of the gate, you got Casino Cruiser and Rarity battling it out there, that first set of turns. Rarity's got a nice lead coming down here into that final set of turns, followed up by Casino Cruiser, and then Let's See, and then Rooster coming down to that final stretch. Oh, Rarity just ran off the track, so it's going to end up being Casino Cruiser over Let's See, and then Rooster flips it over on that final straight. Wow. Looking at our scoreboard, you can see how all the points played out. And now we'll check out the leaderboard here. As we finished all 4 of our races, we're going to have ourselves a race-off as Rarity and Let's See both tied for 2nd place. So they're going to be facing each other in a best 2 out of 3 matchup. Casino will be moving on and Rooster's eliminated. It's race-off time as we see who goes on to the bonus rounds this week. We'll have Let's See on the inside and Rarity on the out. We are racing. And it's Rarity out with the lead coming down to that first set of turns. These are all important to move on to them bonus points. Rarity's got it going on real nicely coming down here to that final set of turns. A big lead as Let's See slows way down, making this an easy run there for Rarity as Let's See does cross the finish line. Rarity up 1-0, sets on the inside. Let's See sets on the out. Let's See needs to take this to force a round number 3. We are racing. Let's See out to a bit of a lead coming down that first straight. Oh, man, it looks like Rarity's going to get held up on that first set of turns as he gets loose and goes off the track. This is going to make for an easy run and force us to go into a 3rd round as it's going to be Let's See taking this one. Tied up 1-1. It's going to be Let's See on the inside and Rarity sitting on the outside. We are racing. As it's Rarity out to a lead coming down to that first set. It turns down into the killer straight. It's Rarity pulling further and further out as they come down here into that 3rd set of straights and 3rd set of turns. And oh no, Let's See gets sucked in by the gravitational pull of Mystery Planet. As it is going to be Rarity. It's going to be Bronzeweiger on the inside. Take 2 on the out in row 1. Casino Cruiser on the inside. Rarity on the out in row number 2. We are bonus racing. As this take 2 out to a lead, here comes Rarity challenging, going into that first set of turns. It's Rarity really challenging. Take 2 as Bronzeweiger sits back there in 3rd place, and Rarity overtakes him. Down here coming down to that final stretch, and they get loose. And oh, we got a cluster up there. It is going to be Rarity over Take 2, followed up by Bronzeweiger, who got knocked out by Casino Cruiser. Another exciting finish here tonight, folks. Check them out as they come there. They get all bunched up right there. And then right at the end, it's just barely, it's kind of hard to see, but it is Rarity just barely taking Take 2 over the finish line. He triggered the sensor and brought up the time just before that. And you'll check it out, you can see that Casino Cruiser actually knocked Braunschweiger across. You can see on our scoreboard here how our bonus points have played out through one race as we head back up to the top for race number 2 in our bonus rounds. Take 2 on the inside, Casino Cruiser on the out in row 1, Rarity on the inside, Braunschweiger on the out in row number 2. We are racing to this Casino Cruiser and take 2 out to a nice little bit of a battle going down that first straightaway, but it's Casino Cruiser taking it there, going down into the Armageddon corner now. As we come down to that final set of straights, all 4 cars still going nicely. Down to the final straight we go. Oh, it's going to be Casino Cruiser as Rarity gets twisted around and blocks everybody else out and gets knocked across the finish line, so only 2 did finish. Checking out our scoreboard here, you can see how our 2 bonus races have played out so far. Let's go ahead and head back up to the top for bonus race number 3. Casino Cruiser on the inside, Rarity on the out in row 1, Braunschweiger on the inside, take 2 on the out in row number 2. We are racing. Rarity out to a bit of a lead. They're being challenged by both Casino Cruiser and Take 2. Now Take 2 takes over second place. Coming down in Armageddon corner, it's going to be Rarity over Take 2. And here comes the other 2 cars. We got all 4 cars going down to the bottom. And it's going to, oh, Rarity flips it over back on her wheels. And she's going to hold on to win over Take 2. And then it's going to be Casino. Again, we're going to watch a replay. Look at that flip over there by Rarity. She gets sliding down the track, actually gets back up on her wheels, manages to go over, cut off Take 2 to take the victory. Now watch this here at the end. Casino Cruiser puts in a block, but watch, bam, he gets knocked up on top of all the rest of the cars. Looking at our bonus points, you can see how the points have played out so far, as we just had another exciting race here at the Comitel Raceway. Folks, I do not want this video to end. We are seeing some great action here today, but unfortunately, we got to go back up to the top for our final race of the afternoon. Rarity on the inside, Braunschweiger on the out in row 1, Take 2 on the inside, Casino Cruiser on the out in row number 2. We are racing. This is Rarity out to a lead over Braunschweiger, and Take 2 takes over second place. As Braunschweiger's now going to try to retake over second place, and I believe he does. We'll come down here to the end, down to the final stretch. It's going to be Rarity, Braunschweiger, Take 2, and another nice race, folks. We can look at our scoreboard here and see that it was Rarity that tore up the bonus races this time. She had 18, Take 2 had 8, Casino and Bronze both had 7 points each, and bonus points. So it was a good bit of racing and some good action all around tonight. Not only on the bonus races, but all around. Let's see tonight's big winners as we tally up our points. Take 2's our big winners. He was perfect in heat number 1. Let's check out the overall leaderboard. Take 2 barely took it over Rarity for that big winner spot with 28. Rarity had 26, Casino Cruiser with 18, Braunschweiger with 16. Let's see with 8, Rooster had 7, Pretty Girl had 6, and it's supposed to be Test, not Teat or whatever in the heck I put in there. Yeah, there's a blooper for you. Anyway, let's check out and see how the season point standings set now. You can see our top 8 that will be moving on to the championship round if the season was to end. But we're only at race 5, we're only halfway through, folks. So you know what that means? We got lots of racing left to go. But I'll tell you what, we got 3 cars that are nipping at the door to break into that top 8 spots. Rarity, Pretty Girl, and Braunschweiger are just on the outside looking in, and Rarity's looking really strong. Pretty Girl, well, she's got something to do, and Braunschweiger looks consistent. Before we close out this video, let's pick 2 new cars that'll be competing next week. First off, it's gonna be Service. We'll have a van in for the first time this season, the only van that entered this season. And up next will be this funky little car will be joining us next season. Well, until next time, race fans, happy racing! Please hit that like and subscribe button and spread the word about us. Get more over here.